this, the home of positive business talk. We talk a lot about habits, right? And usually when we talk about habits, we're talking about bad habits, things that get you in trouble one way or another.
No.
Well,
We're talking about good habits too.
Well, when I talk about habits, I usually talk about my bad habits.
You're talking about bad habits?
Yeah. But let's talk about good habits.
I'm sure you have some.
Habits that'll keep you rested, motivated, and productive this week, despite daylight saving time over the weekend. Julian Hayes wrote an article in Inc.com. Says you're going to lose some sleep this weekend. We've already experienced that.
Right? Yeah.
Here's how to manage that and be ready to perform at a high level for the rest of the week. You ready?
I am. It's because this is one of those, because it's spring forward. So you lost an hour. So if you were already feeling a little sleep deprived, like this would enhance it, I would think.
I have been in one form or another of ministry over the large percentage of my career. And so it's funny because I have never had a problem with daylight savings times. I've never woken up and gone, oh my gosh, I'm weird, right?
So
until today or this weekend.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I went to sleep on Saturday, and woke up disoriented.
My husband woke up. It was almost 2 a.m. So he actually watched his phone. He watched the clock go from 1:59 to 3.
What was your husband doing up?
Watching the clock
at that time,
watching to see what it will do. I think
were you up at that time?
Oh, no. Angel doesn't. I mean, it's interesting, but not that fascinating. The number one thing that is recommended, of course, to keep your energy, to stay productive, is to keep your same sleep schedule.
Right.
So if you normally wake up at 7 a.m., stick to that time all week long. Don't be tempted to take a nap or to sleep in late or whatever. To actually keep to your regularly scheduled going to bed time and waking up time. And I know that was hard for me on Sunday night because I was wide awake.
Sure.
The clock said it was later than it was, but I wasn't. And it was hard. So, and so I was trying to do all my calm me down, relaxy things to get myself ready for bed.
I think it was just out of sight, out of mind. Even though we talked about it for the week leading up to it and all of that, I'd seen all the memes and everything. On Saturday, Saturday was a stay in bed day for me. Like the whole. Were
you feeling okay?
Day. No. It was just the
work day. So, excessive light at night should be avoided.
Yeah.
And extra exposure to light in the morning to help you get back on rhythm. So if you're feeling foggy, you're feeling, what did you say? Disoriented?
I was.
More light in the morning time.
All right.
Also earlier in the day.
Yes.
Get some exercise.
Get some exercise earlier in the day.
Mm-hmm.
There's something to be said for morning workouts. They benefit your productivity, your cognition, your mood, and they serve as a way to instill more discipline in your life, which probably has a pour over effect into the rest of the areas of your life.
They actually did these three comparison. Yep. Research did a comparison on 3 exercise groups. One exercised at 7 a.m.
Yep.
Another group exercised at 1 in the afternoon.
Okay.
And the last group exercised at 7 in the evening. And the morning group, the one that exercised at 7 a.m.,
right?
They slept the longest and had the most beneficial sleep cycle. So that highest quality of sleep than those that exercised in the afternoon and the evening. Now, if you can't exercise earlier in the day, all is not lost. 2 to 3 hours bed.
Yeah, don't let your heart rate get all the way up there and then try to work that off in the bed. That's not going to work. And then finally, stick to a nighttime routine. Those nighttime habits prime your mind, body, and emotions for a productive tomorrow. And there are some people who start typically around 90 minutes before the designated bedtime. 60 minutes is more than plenty. Going through the routine, maybe your hygiene habits, your
right,
whatever.
Take a hot bath or a hot shower, drink some more milk, some sleepy time tea would help. Do you drink tea at night? I know you
don't. No, I pass out at night. I literally walk in and
that's great.
Just
that's good.
Drop.
Yeah. So, this, if you're falling asleep and having an easy time about going to sleep, but if you can't fall asleep and you're having a hard time because of the spring forward thing, the hot bath, hot shower, drinking something warm, decreasing your exposure to blue lights, which is all your devices, all of your mobile devices and your television, maybe even wearing an eye mask, journaling.
A what?
Journaling.
An eye mask.
Oh, an eye mask.
What is an
one
eye
of those
mask?
Little masks that you cover your eyes.
I thought it was a technology thing.
Oh, like an iPhone or an eye?
I don't have one of those. I need an eye mask. It's plugged into my app and it does something. What does it do? It covers your eyes, Eric.
It's a mask for your eyeballs.
I need an eye mask. EYE mask.
EYE.
Those are so 20th
Not
century.
an eye, right? Reading a book. And they actually say preferably non-business and non-motivational, because we don't want to motivate you. We don't get you all hyped up and excited. And if you're reading a business book, at least for me, I had to stop reading business books before I go to bed because I would try to process it all night and figure out how to implement it. And that wasn't very relaxing. So something more about maybe a side passion of yours or a hobby that you're interested in will be even better.
I fall asleep to cooking shows.
To cooking shows, see?
Yeah.
So probably reading cookbooks wouldn't suffice.
No, I don't read cookbooks. No, but I fall asleep to cooking shows, and there's an art form. You got to have because I have to have the TV on. I mean, it's just the way that it is.
Yes.
So to having the volume at the level where I have to strain to hear it, just barely. I don't have to strain. If I can't hear it, but I know it's on, that frustrates me, and I got to roll over and turn up the volume. So volume's got to be just to the point where I can barely hear it and make sense of it. But the straining of my audio listeners puts me to sleep.
Puts you to sleep. Yeah. Now, I'm the opposite. I don't want to hear nothing. I earplug both ears. And in my room, I've got room darkening shades. It's dark.
You're messing with your circadian rhythm.
It's quiet and it's warm. I know they're supposed to keep it like at 60 something degrees. No, Angel likes it warm.
Do you know that every 13 years, those circadians come out of the ground to mate? It's true. We'll be back right after these messages. Don't go anywhere. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network. And for the archives of this broadcast and everything that we do, don't hesitate to go check out experiencepros.com.